Hi. Today I want to offer a simple 3-step process that you can use whenever you are feeling negative about anything. Whenever you're experiencing negative thoughts, whenever you're judging yourself, whenever you're feeling bad. And I share this with a lot of my clients because it applies so broadly to pretty much anything. So, step 1. Always start with grounding yourself in your body. Because when we're feeling anxiety, that's always in the mind. It's always thoughts about the future. Oh God, this bad thing's going to happen. Oh, I have to rehearse this conversation I'm going to have with someone. Or it's about the past. Oh, that stupid thing happened. Why did I say that? Right? So step 1 is come back to the present moment. The present is where things are okay. And the best way to do that is to get in your body. Because your body is what's happening right here, right now. Your sensory experience. So take a few deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Long out breath. Feel your feet on the ground, feel your butt on the seat. That's how you get in your body. Right? And as you're breathing, as you're grounding yourself, feeling the solid ground underneath you, that slows things down, it gets you present, and it calms your body, calms your nervous system. Because if you have a really tight, activated nervous system, that's going to lead to tight, anxious thoughts. If you calm your nervous system, you calm your body, you soften your body, that leads to calmer thoughts. So notice if you're holding tension anywhere in your body, if you're squeezing anywhere, see if you can let that go. Step 2, to help with this, what is the most compassionate thing you could say to yourself right now? And there's always going to be this judge voice that says, no, we don't need compassion right now. You need to work harder. If only you were smarter. If only you tried harder. If only you weren't so lazy. If only you hadn't messed up, you'd be better off. Right? Or if only the world wasn't fair. If only this other person wasn't an idiot. Right? There's often this harsh voice. And the best way to deal with that is compassion. Remind yourself, I'm trying my best right now. Anyone would be suffering right now. Anyone would be having a hard time right now. It's not because I'm uniquely bad, right? It's just this is hard, and that's okay. Step 3. Once you've grounded yourself, once you've softened that judge voice, given yourself compassion, then you can examine your thinking about this topic and check, is this distorted thinking or is this clear thinking? Are there cognitive biases here? What am I missing? Am I having black or white thinking? Like there are only 2 possible answers here. Am I catastrophizing? Am I thinking about the worst possible thing that could happen? Right? Am I saying this always happens? Right? Those are all examples of distorted thinking. And once you pick those out, once you notice what your thoughts are doing, then you can ask yourself, are they true? Are all my thoughts actually true right now? Are they helpful? Because just because a thought is occurring to you, just because it appears in your awareness, doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean that it's a helpful thought. It doesn't mean that you need to take it seriously. So by examining your thoughts, you can check, do I need to believe this one? Or can I let it go? And that's again where the breathing can come in. Noticing, oh, there's this tricky thought that keeps coming back. I'm going to breathe in and out. I'm going to soften my body. I'm going to let that thought go. So here's a quick practical example. Let's say you're planning a date with someone. You're going to have a nice picnic outside. So you prepare everything. You check the weather. It's going to be sunny. Great. You arrive there. You sit down. You unpack everything. And there's a sudden freak rainstorm. You're all getting soaked. In that moment, that judge voice comes up. Oh my God, you idiot. Why didn't you account for this? Why didn't you plan better? Oh, this sucks. Everything's ruined. Right? Step 1, get in your body. Doesn't matter what I should have done, what I could have done. Doesn't matter what, oh, this is going to ruin my relationship, thinking about the future. Come back to the present. Deep breaths. Feel the ground underneath me. Offer myself compassion. I tried my best. I checked the weather. It seemed sunny. I tried to plan this sweet date. And this sucks. Yeah, I'm having a hard time right now. I deserve compassion. It's not because I'm bad that this is happening. This is just an act of God, right? This is an act of nature. It's a sudden storm. Sometimes life is just hard. It's not my fault. Compassion. Then you could examine the distorted thinking. Like, do I deserve blame? Did I actually do anything wrong here? Is there some way I could have stopped this? No, right? I didn't think about this incorrectly. I planned as best I could. And sometimes life is just hard. So that's okay. So what would be more valuable thinking here? Well, what can I control? I can't control that we're wet right now, but maybe we can go see a movie. Maybe we can go to a nice restaurant. Maybe we can have a quiet, cuddle session together, right? There are alternatives now, even though this picnic date didn't turn out the way I hoped it would. So once you've checked your distorted thinking, then you can find some clear thinking. What is something I can control? Where can I go from here? All right, so the quick 3-step process: slow things down, get in your body, feel the ground underneath you, take some deep breaths, give yourself compassion. What's the most compassionate thing I could say to myself right now? Imagine you're talking to a friend or a child. And then number 3, check your distorted thinking. Am I imagining that I know something for sure, instead of saying, well, there are actually several explanations here. It could be this, it could be this. Am I thinking about the worst possible thing? Or am I saying, well, who knows? And then, what can I control now? Where can I go from here? I hope that helps, and I wish you a nourishing day.